All right, guys, September 2nd, we just got back from the OBX. We're finally in deer hunting mode here. I'm at one of the satellite farms, getting ready to throw in the fall food plots. I'm going to meet up with Nick. We're going to get these food plots finished. As always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Like a video, leave a comment. It helps us out. We love interacting with the audience. These food plots are on virgin ground. So we picked out two spots that we've always wanted to have food plots, but we never had them before. We went in and we brush hogged them. Then we went into the manual spray, went in and hit it with the plow, then the disc, then another spray with the ATV sprayer, and then today we're going to hit it with the ATV disc, and then we're going to spread our seed. Rakk Fuel, a new company my buddy Tom Lester started. We're going to seed some of that, and then we are going to drag it with the drag, check some trail cameras, and the only thing left we'll have at this farm is moving some stuff around for scrape season, and then hanging a couple sets and moving the radix blind. But the food plotting will be done after today here, hopefully, and most of the cameras will be where we need them to be. Time is going to be kind of thin here the next couple of weeks. I'm getting married in 3 weeks. Isaac's in Nebraska right now with Dylan doing a mule deer hunt up there. So things are getting kind of thin, and the season opens in Ohio here in a little bit over 3 weeks. So we might be doing some work into the season. We're not going to be doing much early season hunting. I can't do any at all. Isaac will be out of state for early season hunting. He'll be elk hunting in Idaho, actually, with the muzzleloader. So we're not going to get a lot of hunting footage brought to you guys from here in Ohio until probably the third week in October. But we're going to get everything set up today. It should be pretty good. Weather is beautiful. It's been 90s. Every time we've worked on these food plots, the temperature's been in the 90s. Well, today the temperature's in the upper 60s, lower 70s. It's just nice and sunny with a breeze. Couldn't ask for better weather to finish up fall food plots. And then we will be done here this year with all our projects. All right, real quick while Nick's dragging that out. We put the Rakk Fuel on the north side, the tilled part. We put all the Rakk Fuel in there, and then we overseed with some wheat here in these cattails. We're not able to do anything with these cattails because the chaff is so thick. So I just spread wheat around in here, hoping the rain and wind and naturally just break down and hopefully go to seed. But the Rakk Fuel portion looks pretty good. A little bit lumpier than I wanted it to be, but first time plot. Here's another portion of the Rakk Fuel segment, or section of the plot. Beans out that way, thick bedding that way, real thick bedding. All right, that's a wrap on the first Rakk Fuel late season brassica plot. And we're gonna move on to the next one now. All right, we're down here in plot 2, and it's surprisingly dry. This one's just kind of lower next to the huge cattail swamp back there, which I thought this one would be more wet, but it's pretty dry. And there's already some leaves coming down off these trees, but we're gonna drag this one real quick, throw the seed down, and then drag it real good after that. We're not bringing the ATV disc back here. It looked like it did a minimal effort, so this one's gonna be all drag. This one's a little bit bigger too. We might throw a little bit more wheat into the food plot blend from Rakk Fuel, just to kind of use as a nurse crop in here, because it should get hit by deer pretty hard. Custom Rakk Fuel blend. He gave me a list of what's in it, but I don't have it memorized, so I can post a link to their website. Then we're gonna add a little bit of wheat as a nurse crop. Just kind of stretch the seed a little bit. All right, the Rakk Fuel's down, adding a little bit of wheat. And that's that.